420 Jim here. Everybody's doing okay tonight. I can't complain. Don't do no good. Nobody wants to hear it. Hadn't had a whole lot of attention today. Uh, Actually, no attention. It's been raining. We got someone trying to decide whether they want to walk over here and see what's up or walk behind the vet. What's up?
Hello, killer.
Hey, look.
I was reading your sign that says no drugs in prison for weed.
Right.
Are you selling?
Huh?
Are you selling?
What?
I said, are you selling?
Oh, get the heck out of here. You're being so stupid like that. That's stupid. The van says nobody in jail for weed. You want to walk up here and ask them I'm selling pot. Well, you got some kind of a narc cop or something. Look at this. Look what I put up with, people. Look what I put up with. What? Come up to this vehicle and ask me, have you got any common sense?
I got locked up.
Okay, you can't sell nothing on the middle of the street in the city. And you come up saying, I see where it says nobody belongs in jail for weed, and you want to ask me if I'm selling. That's common sense.
Dude, okay, look.
Dude, that's common sense.
Hey, don't be smart ass, bro. I'll beat your motherfucking asshole, man.
That was the best decision you made in your life. Best decision you made in your life. Yo, just some asshole. He comes up. I see where he says nobody belongs in prison. Hey man, you got something to sell? I want to buy something. I told him he's fucking got no common sense. He ain't no common sense. I ain't no one to, I ain't no badass or nothing. I ain't no one to play with neither. I'm going to protect what little I got with everything I got. You seen I come right out the door after him, didn't you? Oh, not a whole lot. But a dumbass is a dumbass. Oh, he come up to my door and he just, being really an asswipe. Oh, I read where no one belongs in jail for weed. Hey, you got anything for sale, man? And I tried to be nice at first, like, dude, you gotta be kidding, get on out of here, yada yada. And then he just wants to go on, hey, me. You want to act like a freaking idiot, I'll call you a freaking idiot. I can't help that. That's just something that Oh, he's probably some stupid cop. Acting like he's, probably has a cop car parked around the corner. Wouldn't surprise me, some dumbass cop pretending that. But, see, you never know what you're going to miss. Yep, the shoe fits. Hey, double tap. Yeah, hey, where was everyone at noon today? Damn. No one showed no love today except Ray. Ray and one other person was the only ones here at noon. And that was a new person. I'm like, damn. No moderators, no nothing. Everybody like, I even messaged a couple people. I'm like, did I say something yesterday to piss people off? Nobody not just all you read, but nobody was here. And I'm like, damn, maybe I pissed Kansas off because I was saying how they're not, trying hard enough. Same thing about Texas. I love Texas. I love the people in Texas, but hey, they did to themselves what they did, and I'll forever point it out. uh, besides that, my day's been really good. And that wasn't bad, but he knew when he smarted off he should keep on walking. Oh wow. Oh, okay. I was thinking 1 a.m. for a moment. Damn. What I kind of read from TikTok, they ain't never going to change their shit app. I even asked them to review everything and whatnot, and they still said my restrictions stood. And I know damn well they didn't. What did I do to violate it? So that means they're just going to violate me all the time. So don't expect me to be on TikTok long. Because my last response to them was, it's just another effed up Chinese app or product. So I probably check my count down anytime. Another effed up product from China, something of that nature. Well, shucks. Now the excitement's over. What's up, everybody? I didn't speak at the city hall meeting today because we had rain. Ever since 3 o'clock this morning, it's been raining. It just quit a couple hours ago. So, of course, I don't drive this in the rain. So I didn't get to go down to City Hall. I'll do that next week. Sorry, not much I can do about that. I'm glad you got in there at the right time. Shoo. I went over and got me a damn Pizza Hut pizza tonight. Stuffed myself. And I got it with beef instead of chicken, so. Well, I'm glad it's good for some and not so good for others. Man, I've never heard from JC. I bet you they rammed him up in Tampa. They put him in jail 30 days or so. I wonder if he's going to have a sailboat or anything when he gets out. It's kind of sad. But, maybe people will rally and get him back on his feet when he gets out. Well, on his foot. He wasn't doing nobody wrong or anything. When he was down there in Fort Myers, he just pissed the people off in Tampa. And they went and had him arrested to make a example of him. Damn. I'm still waiting to get over by a grocery store to buy my steak this month. I want to pick my own out. I don't want it delivered from Walmart. I want to actually pick one out myself. Oh, that's another stupid thing itself. I tried calling the Walmart again today to talk to him to get the name of Deidre Parker and what store. Once again, 20-some minutes and hung up on me. And I even told them they did that and all, and that it was recorded. Oh, they didn't give a shit. Same damn thing. 24 minutes and hung up on me. Ooh, New York strip and onions. Damn. Here you guys are eating steak and I ate pizza. But I was pretty happy with the pizza. Oh, I'm okay. You never know. I know he ain't got common sense if he walks up to something like this and asks him for selling weed. And I didn't mean to offend him, but that was my question. Did you lose your common sense? I guess I offended him. It wasn't intentionally. Oh, yeah. Shit, any type of meat is expensive nowadays. Oh, they all tell you the same thing, that they can't, they're on duty, they can't political, yada yada, you know. Which is, I guess, kind of true, I'm not sure. Now, I did have that cop up in Rochester, New Hampshire sign the vehicle. He made a donation and signed it in uniform. But of course, that's not the petition. That's the billboard. And I'm sure there's a few cops that signed my petition. I guarantee you there's a few cops that signed my petition. I'd bet you money on that one. Hell, I even got my trolls signed the petition. Well, potential spam. Who the hell called me this late in the evening? Uh, I only get a few, thank goodness. Hell, I would have done it myself before I paid $25. $25, you can buy a set of clippers and cut your hair the rest of your life for free. But I did that most of my life, cut my own hair. I just never did care for long hair. When it got aggravatingly long, I just cut it all off. Both. What are you barking at your sister for? She's not doing nothing. Hey, what are you doing, Betty? What are you doing, Betty? What's he snitching on you for, huh? Ah. Well, we got 8 people here this evening. That's pretty cool. Oh, mine only the last 5, 6 years. I never did like it long. Now I don't think I'd ever like it short. Well, shucks. Been bored as hell for 2 days. Uh, just crazy. Uh, Let me know. Let me know when you have it and when you're ready to mail it, and I'll either find a smoke shop or a post office or something you can mail it to. Just let me know when you're ready. Hey, it's better than no weed. It's better than no weed. So no, I'm not tired of it. Um, and uh, 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 I plan on doing my QRs tomorrow. What I was trying to do today after court, after I went to the city hall meeting, and of course it rained. So I'll probably wait until next Tuesday to subpoena the Deidre Parker and do the city hall meeting and the subpoena at the same time. So tomorrow I'll probably just go get the QRs done and stuff and find a place to park for 2 days. I guess I need to start moving around the city. Yeah, it won't be long. I'll be headed back to Missouri. What's up, little ones? Uh, they're being fairly well tonight. People are idiots. He just squealed his tires over there. Smoked up all the gas island where everybody's choking underneath there now. uh, well, you can. I always check my messages right here I check my messages on TikTok. Um, yeah, that's how Will and everybody pretty much message me, isn't it, Will, through TikTok? Do you have TikTok, John? Oh, is that a no? Okay, yeah. Uh, we all kind of message back and forth on TikTok. Yeah, but I don't want my phone number out to a lot of people, Will. I mean, I'm not saying anything mean, John, or nothing. I don't want my phone number passed around like my other one was, to where I start getting bad calls. Uh, Otherwise, I just go ahead and publicize my number. Yeah, it's like a week before court. It's like a week or 10 days before court. I'll reach out and check. Maybe I have my Wi-Fi on. Yeah. How long do you have to subpoena a person to small claims in Wichita, Kansas? Seven days before the court date. So she'd have to be served by the 21st. Shall we see how the petition's doing? I'm going to say 782. That would be up one from yesterday. Hey! Was I right or was I right? Oh no, I don't have Facebook. Or you don't? You're saying you don't have no Facebook either? I don't either. I'm barred from Facebook. Oh, but getting back to you, John, you can always email me. It's 420 Jim Jacapoo. If you go to my website and click on Contact Me, I think that takes you directly to my email. 420 JIMJACKAPOO at gmail.com. 420 Jim Jacapoo. I get messages there all the time too. That's my email, by the way. Yeah, averaging one signature a day. It's going to be a long ass time before we hit 1,000. I think I'll be back in Arizona and off the road before we hit that 1,000. Sad, sad, sad. There's only a couple people happy about that, and that'd be the trolls. But watch, the good Lord's going to turn it around here shortly. I got faith in the good Lord. He's going to turn around shortly. Well, heck, we've made it a half hour. What else should we talk about? Anybody any questions, comments, or concerns? Complaints, quirks, queries? Ugh. Get off my butt for a second and walk around, eh? Probably what I need to do. My stomach was feeling a little weird there. And somebody threw their trash out in the driveway. Damn. People don't care about Mother Earth no more. I haven't done a thing today. I did absolutely not really nothing today. The only guy that come by, I told him I didn't have weed for sale, and he got all mouthy. That was the only one that come by today. She looks pretty good this evening, don't she? That rain washed my windshield, maybe. Hell, the street's almost dry. It didn't take long to dry up. Well, and I can't believe we're in October, and the trees haven't lost their leaves or nothing. It's like there's no winter coming. Have anybody noticed that? Anybody notice that? Like, all the trees still have their leaves and shit. And what makes you wonder is, remember, they used to sell, they probably still sell them, but the big thing was the garbage bags that looked like pumpkins. So all the leaves by this time of the year would have already fallen off the trees and been raked up. And people would be buying them big plastic bags and filling them up and setting them out, with their giant leaf on it. What are they going to do this year? The leaves are still on the tree. Even if they all fell down right now, you'd be celebrating late in the season, wouldn't you? The first week of the month's already over. So what's happening? What's up, Mr. Doug? But see, in the Bible, it tells us about watch for the change of the seasons and all. We're in that time, my friends. We're in that time. What's up, Mr. Dougie Doug? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it normally in the 80s and shit in October? Well, Well, let me go back in and sit down. My old ass wants to sit down. Stood up enough. Move, babies. Move, move, babies. I see I'm going to have to make me another sign for my door after that one got torn up. No, I don't have her sell weed. Not that it'd keep everybody away, but it might have helped with that guy. I doubt it. He probably couldn't read. What a way to start the evening, though. Warm to Halloween night? Okay. Right on. Oh. No. Yeah, that's what I see. I was saying all next week. I think we're in the 80, 82, 80, whatever. I don't know. I just didn't think it was normal. None of the leaves are off the trees now or nothing. You know, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Someone had the great idea of making the orange trash bags with the pumpkin face, and you just stuff them full of leaves. That you got your pumpkins, and to get rid of the leaves at the same time and get them picked up, because most kids would go rake them leaves up just to get the pumpkins filled. Nah, I don't want to lie to nobody. I don't sell nothing, wouldn't sell nothing. I mean, if they're just too. That's why I asked them if he had common sense. How in the world can you go around saying that people don't belong in jail for weed and whatnot, and sell weed on the side of the street out of your vehicle? I don't. Anybody with common sense would know better, I would think. Number one, why ain't that a line of people here? Why ain't there a whole bunch of cars in the parking lot and people over here? If it was a dispensary or someone selling pot like that, wouldn't there be a line? Otherwise, wouldn't it be the worst shit there ever was? Or wouldn't it be cops selling, like in a drug sting? I'd think it'd be anything except somebody selling pot, like, oh, yeah, dude, yeah, here, let me do it. Some people ain't got sense God to give a goose. I think Goose had more sense than some people. He would go good in Topeka. He fits right in with like Mary and them down in Topeka. He's probably up here visiting from Topeka. Or down here, wherever. Yeah, down here. And I love Topeka. I love a lot of the people in Topeka. But they got some crazy people in Topeka. I've met a few. I'll never forget Mary. And then I think about that one about Mary. Well, my daughter reached out to me today and wanted to know how I was doing. That was super, super special. She does that now. I appreciate that. Uh, Before she could use me that, Dad, I paid for your phone. You can call me. She can't do that now. So, pretty proud of her calling me here and there, let me know how they're doing. Ho, 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 ho. Well, I'll be excited to move tomorrow. If I remember right, I've parked off of Douglas before here in Wichita. Um, Pretty sure I parked off of Douglas, right over by the uh, no, I can't think of the name of it, but there's a couple of different smoke shops over by there, up in Smoke or something like that. You can't park at the smoke shop. There's no room, but either across or down the street or something. I think I've parked there before a couple times. Um, then there's some spaces over there, or not spaces, roads over there near Walmart. I think I want to check them out, even if I have to walk a ways to get gas or whatever. It'll be worth it. No, it's not that time yet. Just wait. You're about 45 minutes early. Yep. Oh, goodness. Oh, empty. I'm going to have to go to the fridge in a minute. I'll rattle the gate I put up when dogs would take off. It scares the tar out of them. It's just a little piece of metal. It wouldn't hurt them. Even if it fell on them, it wouldn't hurt them. But it scares the shit out of them. Well, seeing y'all are so talkative right now, I guess it's time to go fill my thing up. I'll be back in a minute. No. Shit, I gotta do the Walmart order tomorrow. That'd be cute. I find a place right around the block from Walmart to park and have them deliver. Kind of like I did there in Springfield, damn near across the street, remember? In Joplin. Damn near across the street. Hello, Sammy. Bubbler. Oh yeah, I've been keeping the bubbler company today. A wet, rainy day, there's nothing you can do. You don't want to. You really don't want to attract people. You do want to attract people by to sign the petition. But when you do that, they want to sign the RV too. And wet days, you don't want to attract people over to sign the RV because it don't work. Even if you try wiping it off with paper towels, it really still don't work too good. And you always end up ruining all the markers, which aren't cheap. And the tags just, come out half-assed anyway. So that's why I don't like rain days, because most of the people that stop, they want to tag the RV. And I want gas change across America, so that, it defeats the purpose if I can't let people tag the RV. Or like, can't put my shirts out, can't have the signs out, So hopefully with better weather tomorrow and the next day and whatnot, we got to get them numbers up. And shit, I don't know, Candace. I don't know. Y'all don't start helping me, it's not going to work. We went up 1 yesterday and 1 today. 1 ain't going to work. Hey, someone, if you haven't signed it, go over there real quick and sign it so we can say we got 2 today. Flyover state. I love it when Einstein, he's one of them dogs that tilts his head. He'll look at you straight on, then all of a sudden he tilts his head like, what do you? I love it when he does that. Y'all are too sweet. Y'all are too sweet, yeah. Can't believe how sweet they're being. They come over here, they'd be tearing me up. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm ready for a bubbler. Oh, people tell me that about every state they want me to come to, and it never happens. Oh, if you come to Ohio, they go, it never happened. Come to Cincinnati, it never happened. It never happened. Nope, nope, nope. I don't believe that for a second. Don't believe them. Sorry. Just like the con father in Rochester, New Hampshire. Oh, come here and we, Yeah. And look what that got me. The thing is, after 10 years, why should I have to go anywhere? Anybody, if I heard someone was out here 10 years fighting for my rights and stuff and whatnot, and I believed in it, they wouldn't have to come to me. I'd happily go sign their petition. Just the fact that, they stuck to something for 10 years trying to work through 4 different presidential terms and all to make change, never gave up. I wouldn't make them come to my state or my city or my nothing to support them. If I heard of that person, I'd support them right off the bat and say, well, hell, that's pretty good dedication. You got to admit that. That's pretty good dedication. Whether I've made any type change in the movement or not, I don't claim that I have. But I haven't given up. I've been out here every day educating and causing conversation about it, if nothing else. So my reward's not from man. My reward's from the man above. My reward's going to come from the man above. Festival, dude. I've been to Vegas. I've been to some of the biggest festivals there are, and people don't pay no damn attention. Hell, I was right across the street from a Willie Nelson concert. One of the big parking areas. I was right on the corner. You couldn't miss me. No, you're wrong. I know what it is because I'm out here living it. Do you know anything about Texas? Do you know anything about Texas? It don't matter where the stoners go. If they're not going to sign, they're not going to sign. If they don't want to pay attention, they're not going to pay attention. Right now, they don't care. They don't care because they can go any direction and get pot. But a lot of that's going to change because they keep coming down on the smoke shops and stuff. The cops, they're going to start pulling everybody over, and they're going to start busting a lot more people, and it's going to go back to the same old bad cycle. But, when you say go to events, not everybody goes to events, right? Okay. You've heard of Texas, right? Well, this is back in 2018. Before my name became 420 Jim. That's giving me a bunch of crap.
Now, whoop. Jim Stevens has been to 30 states advocating.
I miss it. ABC 7 News at 10, The Panhandle Spirit, starts now.
One man is on a journey, traveling the country on a mission. You may have seen it in Amarillo today. You can't miss it, really. ABC 7's Jayla Washington joins us now live in studio with what he's up to. Jayla?
Well, Dave, for about 5 years now, Jim Stevens has been to 30 states advocating and collecting signatures for what he calls the most beneficial medicine on earth. What is this?
Now, top story that night on Amarillo News. That's just as good as any concert there is. Why Texas ain't flooding the petition right now, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Well, this one don't want to play.
This is KMAX News at 10.
Yeah, my internet's gone crazy tonight. Anyhow, I was late breaking news then.
Determined someone had to do something about the cannabis laws that do it federally. I looked at myself in the mirror that morning and said, well, I'm that person, And that person is bringing his message of legal marijuana to Lubbock tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brian Martin.
I'm Lauren Motter. It is legal.
And see, back in 18, when I had that petition going, my numbers, they were in the thousands, but they weren't, hundreds of thousands or nothing like they should have been. They were better than I got right now, I'm pretty sure. We ain't even hit 1,000. The best one was back when it was in Obama, but we had to go and certify everybody's address and everything, because that one was on paper. And people put 420 Stoner Lane and shit like that for their address. So, yeah. But no, people, when you go to, heck, Stark's Festival, after I went to Rochester, New Hampshire for dipshit there, the Confather, I went to Stark's, Maine, to the big festival there. Oh, it was a great time, and, you know, great party, great everything, except nobody was signing the petition. Going to festivals, nope. Heck, I was 420, or I don't know if it was listed as a 420 event or what was it. It was Phoenix, Arizona, the same day as the Super Bowl. They threw a big giant concert there, and I was right in between the stage and the VIP lounge. Nah. So, you know, festivals don't work too good for getting signatures. I'm not going to give my opinion on the Obama years other than thank God they're over. But I say that about all our presidents. All the way back to Nixon, the dirty SOB, and what he did with cannabis. And there's probably corruption stuff before that, but you know, all the way to Nixon, we can prove. Why Trump is letting them continue to screw over the American people, I don't know. Surely he's educated enough to know that they made it a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value, and they took out the medical patent. I mean, surely Trump ain't that dumb. He knows that. If not, well, he should learn that. And he should do the right thing and incite comity law for the American people. You want to do one really, really, really good, swift thing that Obama, Biden, and every president all the way back to Nixon should have done? Stop the lies on cannabis and hemp. Put it back out there where everybody can have it, everybody can use it. It's a God-given herb. If people want to make food out of it, or build cars out of it, or fuel their whatever, release the plant. Comity law, either take it away from everybody or give it to everybody. It's just another thing to divide people, like color, like race, like the other things they do. Einstein just bumped her over with his butt like, watch this, boom. He just booty smacked your sister. That was funny. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what, but that was funny. Einstein just booty smacked his sister. Well, Nixon is the asshole that made it a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value. The only time cannabis was a hallucinogenic was when the government was spraying it with different chemicals trying to keep people from smoking it. Like when they doused it with paraquat. And then it started getting laced with PCP. My bubbler was quit making bubbles. Damit Mon. It'll work for a few more. I need some pipe cleaners. Oh, it's a real nice evening. Stormy morning, nice evening. I'm hoping for a nice morning. I want to get up and go over to Staples or one of them printing places and get my QRs done, get that out of the way. Find a place to park. I've already got a couple of them, so I mean, there's no big deal on places to park. We used to put all kinds of stuff in them. We used to put beer in it. The best thing was ice. Ice was always the best thing. But you take chunks of watermelon, chunks of orange, all kinds of stuff. You can flavor a bong all kinds of ways. Oh yeah, crushed ice. Just like back in the day, remember when you could smoke cigarettes everywhere, even in the movie theaters and stuff? Back then they came out with these. One looked like a water bottle, except it come to a real tip at the end, but it kind of resembled a water bottle. You unscrew the cap. Then they had one that looked like a giant laser gun of some sort. They called that the phaser. And there was a third one. I forget what it was. I think it looked like a little miniature football. Anyhow, I had the one that looked kind of like the water bottle. And what they were for giving shotguns. You rolled the joint, you unscrewed the cap, and there was a metal insert in there. And you stuck your joint in, you lit it, and then you screwed that cap into the jug, and it had a hole on the side. And you cover your finger in the hole and squeeze the bottle, it'd give you the perfect shotgun every time. When you released your finger, it sucked fresh air in, so when you pressed it again, it'd give another perfect shotgun. Well, we used to go and get in the movie theater, and you use a black one, and you fire up the juvie, and pass it along, and nobody knows where it's coming from. The power hitter, that's what it was, the power hitter. Someone else knew. Oh, them things were great, man. Them things were great. You could give yourself the best shotguns you ever had. Shit, this age and day now, right now, most of the kids probably don't even know what a shotgun is. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen anybody give a shotgun. Back in the 70s, you'd see it all the time. You'd see it all the time. When's the last time you seen somebody give somebody a shotgun? Be honest. Is that a thing of the past or what? Hell, I hadn't even thought about it until we got talking about the power hitters. There you go. Hello, Sammy. 20 years plus. That's a young. Yeah, but tell me I'm wrong, Will. Tell me I'm wrong. Uh, I hadn't thought about that until we started talking about this. I'm like, damn, I can't remember the last time that I gave or received a shotgun. And I used to see them all the time and give them all the time. It's been that long. Wow. 20 plus years at least for me. It's about right. All three moderators come on tonight, but all three of them said F you during lunch. Goodness sakes. Oh. You don't know I'm playing, I hope. Oh, goodness. She's over there moaning at me and shit. Ah. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, I think I get my live privileges back tonight, but I don't know if I'm going live on TikTok much or hardly any, or maybe even any more. I don't know. Like I told the Chinese in their thing, you know, you really got a piece of shit app. I'm surprised if I can still go over to TikTok. And of course, I haven't tried to go over there in a couple hours, so I might not be on TikTok no more. Yeah. Oh no, Don was on here just the other day. Don's on here a couple of times. Just yeah, over the last week, he's been on here a couple of times. Kay hasn't. But I told you, I talked to him on the 1st. So everything's good with them two. Yeah. I mean, they keep in touch with me, kind of, you know what I mean? But I can see why, you haven't seen them on here and you're concerned, but they're all right. I'm pretty sure, you just missed Dodd. He's been here a couple of times. But there's a whole bunch of others. Like, I never hear from Doobie, Jessica, nobody no more. Every great once in a while, Morgan will show up on TikTok or something. But, yeah, There's a whole lot that I don't hear from no more. There you go. Oh, it used to be good when Doobie and Corey and Jessica and Robin and everybody else was on. Till them effing trolls on Facebook, got into that stupid shit. They ruined a lot of good friendship and time. They should be really ashamed of that. Oh, I don't like Clapper at all. Yeah. I don't me personally I don't like Clapper. I had it for about a day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. That's what feeds everything. What's up, Doug? Heck, I don't hardly see Michelle Dobbs ever on here. Maybe she's into her schoolwork or whatever, but she's disappeared. Well, Doug's got all the hose. They hid your message where you said Doug got all the hose. How the hell do I have any money, Doug? Why you wanna lie on the brother? Why you wanna lie on the brother and make people think I got money? You should make a donation and show them how they should make a donation too, instead of lying and saying I got all this money. Shit. Absolutely. I don't know what Jim you're talking about is rich. It damn sure ain't me. I'm hoping like hell in 3 weeks I hear Walmart's going to buy me a new engine and shit. Shit, go live in a motel. It's about the same as rent, and you get free linen every week and maid service. And you go live in a motel nowadays. Hell, I know he wants 14 grand for Trans Am. What are you doing? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him. I'm a glutton for punishment, I know. Try to suck this down her throat. Big old piece. She had that half stuck down her throat that quick. I wondered why she didn't come straight to my lap. She seen that piece of paper. She was gonna go get it. You thought you were gonna be slick. Hey, get him. Get him if he gets too rough. Get him if he gets too rough. Get him if he gets too rough. What's in my baby girl? What's in? Nah, see, they ain't gonna scratch me up tonight. Oh, I need about $1,000 worth of work. About $1,000 worth of parts. I need a couple of heads. Get down. I need a couple of heads, and then I gotta do the rear seal. So I figure if I had the money, I put $1,000 in parts, get the heads, make all that, and then get an old pen seal and a rear seal, put that in, and should be good to go. I've got someone that I could, like if I won and had a place to do it here and all, I've got someone that I would trust to hire to help me or to even do it. I would probably end up paying someone about $1,000 to help me do it, or $500 to help me do it, and $1,000 or $1,200 to do it themselves. I don't feel like doing another head job this son of a gun. Well, if I don't win the lawsuit, then I'm going to put up a GoFundMe. Maybe we can get people to help me get it up, because I can't finish the journey with it the way it is. I don't know if I can cripple it back to Arizona. That's the only other option I've got, is to try and cripple it back to Arizona. So we'll see what October brings. See what the judge thinks that it's worth. The judge may not think it's worth $10,000. I think it's worth a hell of a lot more. To maliciously prosecute someone like that, it should actually be in a bigger courts with the high figures. But this ain't about making it rich or nothing. It's about making it right. But we don't always get what we want. We get what we need. So if I get anything, it's whatever the good Lord thinks I need. What are you doing? And look at the timing of all this being in Kansas with the hemp product and all this. And the shit that went on in Topeka with my name a couple years ago and all, to me, it's all weird. I remember when I had Giant Calvin pissing on the Emporia, Kansas sheriff and the Emporia, Kansas police department. I've had I've had some dealings here in Kansas and Missouri both. The camping in public down in Springfield. Yep, I've had a couple encounters. I remember the what story? What do you mean the token stories? Oh, I don't care if I don't. You know what? I don't care if they say I can ever go back in Walmart again or not. I'm getting kind of used to doing without it. Uh, and if they want to take their Walmart delivery away, they can do that too. I don't care. You know what I mean? They want to be that petty and not get none of their money back. Go for it. To me, that's cutting your nose to spite your face. You know what I mean? If I was them, I'd say, hey, would you take a $10,000 gift card? You know, and want it to come back to my store. But if they want to be dumbasses and not, yeah. Yeah, it won't hurt me if I never spend another dollar there, but as long as I can get Walmart delivery for the price I am and whatnot, I'm going to take advantage of it. And depending on where you're at, like this lousy last order, I ordered 2 extra large 10 packs of shirts. Well, they didn't have the one brand, so they substituted, and I got 1 large and 1 extra large. And they're both supposed to be extra large. You know, some of the shit that I put up with from that stupid Walmart delivery, too. I'd already put it on the board and whatnot, and I'm like, this looks awful small for an extra large. And I looked at the tag, and it's large. And I looked, and sure enough, the whole package is large. The other pack is extra large. Oh. No, I don't remember them. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Toke stones. You're talking about toke stones? I ain't seen toke stones in many, many years. Put the joint the other end and little toke stone. Hey, not a whole lot's going on, my friend. Another day, different raindrops today. Who's a punk? Who's a punk? I have no idea who you was talking about. Right on. Hey, shall we go and see if anybody signed the petition? I'm going to say no. Let me turn on my internet here. I'm going to say no one has. Let's find out. And if you haven't, do this with me. Go to Google. Search 420-JIM. Hit the word petition. Click on the green button. And hope it says more than 782. But that's the petition. Nope, stuck on stupid still. We're trying to hit 1,000. We was trying to hit it by the weekend, but nobody wanted to participate, so it's going to be stuck on stupid for a while. And that's just why places like Kansas and stuff are going to lose product. Nobody cares. They probably never used a pair of hemostats. Oh, okay. I wondered who he was talking about. Thank you. Hell, I remember every time going to a doctor, dentist office or anything, couldn't wait for the doctor to get out of the room so you check the drawers and see if you could find a set of hemostats. Well, it's just a retarded app. They're going to keep accusing me of doing things that I don't do, you know? So it's just a retarded app. But that's okay. Wait until it changes over, my friend. Then it's an American-based company, owned 80% by America. Don't have to go to China to see. Mama raised no fools. Daddy raised my brother. I'll mess with them when they turn it into the American app. Supposedly it's already sold and all, but you know, they haven't taken over or anything. Because if they censor my speech and stuff like that, then that would make Trump full of shit, saying that, you know, they weren't going to be able to do that and stuff on TikTok, whatever. Because I'm not talking about drugs. I'm not talking about bullying and harassing. I'm talking about something we do here in America all the time, and that's a petition or a protest or something, and they have no right to silence me, especially if America becomes involved in that app. And you know I'll be screaming and fighting that one. But from what I understand, you're going to have to load the new app and everything. If I understand right, when it officially becomes the American app, you're going to have to reload the app and everything. So it could be sold and everything already. They're just not ready to transfer it over. I don't know when all that happens. But if I heard right, it's 80% American owned, 20% China owned, and it's ran right here in the United States of America. Which, of course, they're selling information back and forth, and they always have, and they always will. It's just more division and divide and bullshit over an app. What happened to him? Am I? Yeah. You gotta hate when that happens. Of course, you can make one tray at a time. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The one that lives on Drury Lane? Oh, shucks. Well, heck, it's been kind of a nice evening hanging out. Give me 1 second, and I want to put the water on the doggy's food so I can put them down for a minute. So give me just a second. Move, doggy. I know they're going to want to eat in a few minutes. Little. Yeah. You know it's getting close to dinner time when you see that, huh? Yeah. Move. Move. They know it's getting close. Move it, move. Oh, we put some diced ham in there for him tonight. I put a can of diced ham in there tonight. They like that. They do that thing. Because you could get charged with assault of body. I'm sure you could. Hell, in prison, that'd be a good way to get a blanket party or something. Pissing on someone, throwing piss on them. But you hear about them in lockdown and shit, throwing feces and stuff on the guards. Yeah, You can break someone's hands, they can't do it a second time, right? Well, now the rest of the night is going to be kind of boring, which is good. No harm in that. Probably watch a episode of Frasier or Cops Reloaded, something like that. Thought I seen a car pull in front of kind of in front of me. Hey, you have a good one too, my friend. Hey, your food is soaking. Give me another 5 minutes and I'll give it to you. Yeah, 5 minutes. They can't figure out what they're doing, I guess. They're backing all the way up. I don't think they figured out what it was. Then again, maybe they backed up and read the sign in the back. Okay, what are we talking about? Touch your face and affects you. You lost me. are you still talking about urine? She's a bossy little bee. All the time telling me what to do. That shit awful. You rub your face, it cuts you and infects you bad. What comment? I did. That's why I said you talking about urine. Oh yeah, Michael, you get a charge. They do that in prison. So I was right. You're talking about urine. In the 1800s. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, we're talking about the same thing. Piss, shit, urine, body fluids. Yeah, I was on board with what you're saying. I was just making sure. Let me add the ham to the dog's dinner so they can get eating. Look. Woohoo! Let's go, buddies. Mama dog. Let's go, mama dog. Ah. Okay, dogs are fed. Another chore done. Well, yeah, going on 2 hours. Damn. I'm about ready to get out of here, though. Nah, I didn't think. Yeah, I didn't think TV was curable. I don't know. I know they still test for it all over. Hell, you can't be a worker in jail and stuff unless you had a TB test. Of course, I never stayed in jail long enough to become a worker anyway. Ho, 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 ho. Well, my friends, it is that time. Any last questions, comments, or concerns? Lilu's wanting the OUT. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know what you want. It's time for the OUT. Yeah. Nah, I'll do a bubbler after I get back in. I'll do a bubbler when I come back in. I'm going to go walk her and lock up for the evening. Do a bubbler or two, and I don't know if I'm going to do much sleeping because, hell, it rained all day. I slept most of the day on and off. So we'll have to see how that goes. Probably on and off sleeping. Probably. But looks like we've defeated them here anyway. For a while. They were just showing their stupidity there, their ignorance. Maybe they're just trying to regroup. Oh. Sometimes they can be real funny. Sometimes they can be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm not doing a TikTok tonight. That I know. Like I say, I just shouldn't get my $50 out of them and tell them the FO. Oh, I knew I heard somebody. Oh, hush. Well, my friends, let me get on out of here. We'll catch up with everybody in the morning, I hope. Or, afternoon. Yeah, what I do or anybody do, I'll try to shoot you a message, Will. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. What I want to do, Will, is find people to let me go live with them on their channel. That way, if they want to report their channel and whatever, and the people don't mind, that's cool. But, if I just keep going on mine, then they're just going to take my channel down. So, I'd rather just not do them. Just rather not do them. You know the crybabies won't face me on there. Get him. Move. The crybabies won't face me on there, so but if I can find other creators or this, that, and the other that will just, we go live together. They go live and then invite me as a guest. As long as I'm the guest, it won't go against me. It might go against the creator, but it won't go against me. You know what I mean? If I can find some people like that, or someone that's got one of them solid channels that don't get messed with, that'd be even better. Well, my friends, until next time, peace, love, and cannabis. Hey, I'm trying to end this. Aren't they in a hurry? Peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Most of all, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful evening. Catch y'all tomorrow at noon. Till then, peace out.